What up? I'm actually currently in Medellin, as you can see. I mean, this is the best view I've ever seen. I've been in Bali, Mexico, Europe, and Medellin. And Medellin is the best view ever. Anyway, let me first give you some small context why I am in Medellin, because then you can see if it's relatable to you and if this whole video makes any sense for you to watch, or that you can just go on with your day because it's irrelevant. It's also fine. So I'm in Medellin because I'm an entrepreneur. I flew here last summer because my friends were going here to stay this summer because it's cheaper to live in Medellin, and we did rent out a full penthouse. There's some B-roll on the screen right now, and we had the time of our lives for 3 months. I came 1 month earlier because I was staying in Bali before, flew home, flew to Medellin for the time zone, and I don't regret a single second of it. I was working online, as I'm doing right now, on my laptop as an entrepreneur, and I'm just here for the weather, for the time zone, for the cheap prices, and the Latinas, because I love Latinas. So that's honestly one reason. And I work here in cafes all the time. I'm here with one of my best friends, Harvey. He's on the toilet, probably taking a big dump right now. But yeah, I've traveled here in the summer, and I'm here again in February now for the second period. So it was a good period. But there are some things that you need to know, because I'm 6'8", and I have some muscle, I have some wealth. I was with 5 people, now I'm with 2 people, but I'm not alone, so it's always safer with 2 people. And that's some important context. Like I said, I'm 6'8", so people don't really want to attack me. I look big, I am big, not even that much muscle, but I look impressive, and you just don't want to attack me. So if you're smaller, if you're more shy, like I'm very confident, I walk around with a lot of confidence, with jewelry. I always wear my watch, wear my necklace, wear my phone in my hand, with my microphone on, filming myself on the street sometimes. I have zero fear, but I'm 6'8". So if you're not 6'8" and you're more shy, less confident, then that is a different story. Anyway, that's why I'm in Medellin, and the context that's important. First thing, is it actually safe? I would say so. I'm in Poblado. Expensive area for sure. This place that I'm staying in, big ass balcony. There's Harvey Davies back from the oh, he's actually chilling now. He just literally lay down after I filmed him. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm staying in a cool house, expensive. So it is quite expensive, but it is safe. In Poblado, definitely safe. I've been I drove through different neighborhoods with the Uber, and that was definitely more risky. And I wouldn't want to step out of the Uber there and just talk to the locals and just show my watch everywhere. So definitely, even though this is not like a Rolex or something, but it looks gold and silver, and it was a gift, so I don't know how much it's worth, but I don't want to show that to people that might want to steal it. We did go to a football match in more of the city center of Medellin, and we went to a restaurant, and one person actually said to put my one of the restaurant owners, he told me to put my necklace in my shirt, so that nobody would see it because I would snatch it. He told me, so I did that, and that didn't happen because I did that. But they did give me that tip because I stand out so much, because I'm white and 6'8", and I'm wearing jewelry, so kind of watch out. Is it safe? There's guns everywhere, and that's in the thumbnail. Sorry if you waited for the whole video for me to say this point, but there are guns everywhere. In the mall, around stores, in stores, walking on the streets, around the football match obviously, but that's also in the Netherlands. Everywhere. People, like police officers then, not like local people, but police officers with shotguns, like AK-47, I don't know, I only played Call of Duty and whatever, but I don't know what they're actually called, and Fortnite. I don't know what these guns are actually called, but they look dangerous, and I might be 6'8", and I might have a little bit of muscle, but I'm not gonna fuck with these people. They look dangerous, and oh no, I'm not gonna do that. So it works. And they are probably there for a reason. So I go to one of the biggest malls here in Medellin, El Tesoro, to work every day. My gym is also there, and the steakhouse that I like. And they are there, all these officers and policemen with shotguns. And they walk around very much. And also even outside here on the streets, you see them in like little groups quite often. They're not staring me down or intimidating me at all, nothing. But if anything, it makes me feel more safe. Harvey as well, he said it. You feel more safe if you see some shady people, but you know that there's cops on every corner of the street. That there's probably nothing is really going to happen. You don't want to mess with those people, and also some hold police officers, but that's completely irrelevant. But I had to mention because, I mean, we're in Latina town, Latina city, whatever. So is it safe? Yes, but don't go into the sub neighborhoods or whatever they are called, suburbs. I just wouldn't try it, especially because I'm wearing a silver golden watch and a golden necklace and a MacBook worth 1.2K dollars and everything that I'm bringing with me, my camera that is $600. Yeah, that's safe. So what was the second point? So how safe is it? Definitely safe in the more. They're actually driving some motorcycles behind me because I'm on the balcony. Safe for sure for white people. Come here in Poblado, completely fine. Suburbs, maybe not so much. Latinas. So in the thumbnail title, one of the splits that I made, because I test different titles and thumbnails, in one of them it says, it changed my life, my time in Medellin. And the Latinas, that's the topic that changed my life. You wouldn't say so because it's girls, but I came here for for the time zone, the weather, and I knew that the Latinas were going to be here, and I love Latinas, but that was always not the core reason that I went here, but it's a nice bonus. And I could say nothing worse, like no bad words about them. Yes, there is a big hoe culture in Colombia, Medellin, and I participated in that last summer and a little bit in the beginning of this year until, you can go more on my raw channel for this, but I was too much involved in the casual scene, so I took a challenge of stepping out of it, and it worked better for my mental health and my morals. But that's completely irrelevant for this video, but I do have a bunch of experience in the casual scene here, and it's amazing. If that's the reason why you want to come here, yeah, it's nice, it's definitely nice. If you want to do that, good decision. Don't come here for the Latinas, that's retarded. And you can also find a wife here. It's not the best odds in the world, but the exception doesn't make the rule, but there are exceptions. So there are good girls out there. I actually went on a date with one last week. Very elegant girl, very nice girl. Wanted to do two dates outside of the apartment first before possibly meeting inside of the apartment because it was raining super hard. So I told her, let's just watch a movie. And she's like, no, I only go out first 2 times and then we might do a date inside, just like good morals. So they do exist, and it was actually a nice girl, but I'm leaving soon, so can't really do anything. But anyway, there are good girls, so if you want to find a wife, you can, but maybe not the best odds. Fun, super feminine. I'm from Europe, I'm from the Netherlands, so the difference is insane. At least in the Netherlands, and I was like around schools and gyms and like part-time jobs and shit before I did entrepreneurship. All the girls are super masculine. They don't really embrace their femininity as much. Also because the society there is not really built on it. There's not many providers. I don't know actually how they do it here because this is also not really a rich city with rich locals, but I don't know how they do it. But the females here, they really embrace their femininity. And with all the girls that I've been with, they're like super warm and fun and happy, and they like their bodies a lot. Like in the Netherlands, they would try to hide their body and wear super baggy clothes, and here it's way more like they're proud of it. You know, I was trying to date another girl here, didn't work out, but I told her like, why do you have all these pictures on your profile? She said it was for herself, which is always bullshit, obviously. But she did give a good argument. She said, I worked very hard for this body and I'm super proud of it. So she didn't really have any followers. She had like 400 private followers. Anyway, I don't even talk to her anymore. But her argument was valid. I worked very hard for my body. I'm super proud of it. So I want to show that. I still think it's kind of hoey, but that you make your decision yourself. But in the Netherlands, that is not really a thing. Girls being proud of their bodies. Yeah, you always have hoes, but I'm more so saying that girls understand the femininity better, or just want to be more feminine. I don't know, it's always a choice, obviously, and everywhere you have feminine girls, but I just noticed a big difference. Girls here are more fun, more happy, more smiling, more showing their body, which could be explained as hoey, but also as being proud. Anything is fine. Yeah, super fun, amazing time. And that changed my whole view on women, because I understand what's, like I only saw Dutch girls from like Europe and also like close obviously to the borders and shit, but But that's a completely different. That changed my life completely. I now know that I'm always masculine. I wanted to be masculine. I changed my life to be more masculine. Higher testosterone, more gym, more steak, blah blah blah, more leadership, harder work. You know the whole Bing Bang, Andrew Tate. But let me actually make sure that I'm sharp. That only really works if you also have a feminine girl, because then I also tried to date a more masculine girl, because that's the girls that you have in the Netherlands. And then she was kind of like distance and busy and avoidant, and I was like, what, that's my thing, you know, like I'm working and I want you to blow my phone up. Like that's kind of the dynamic that I want. You should be desiring me, and then I give you my true present attention, and then I go work again, and then you're missing me. Like that's the true masculine feminine dynamic, that the best way that I can describe it. And in the Netherlands it was always like, she's trying to not text me, be toxic and be more masculine and focused on her work and her career, and I'm like, I don't like that. You can like that, that's fine. I don't like that. So if you like that, if you're similar to me, then you will like Colombia. Fourth thing, that's what the younger me would find very important. You might click off the video at this point, but I think you want to hear this. The weather. What is the weather actually like? Because when I did my research, I was in Bali before. That was my first big travel, and then I went back home to see my family because I was going to be away for the whole summer. And then I went away for the whole summer to Medellin. But I went to Bali first, and that weather was super warm. Obviously, Asia, Bali, super warm, very, very warm and humid. And Medellin is a bit like cooler, a bit lower temperature, but I'm still with a t-shirt and shorts outside on the balcony here. It's like 22 degrees or something. Every other day we have very strong sunlight, but it is very cloudy as well. So if you really want bright blue skies, then don't go here. If you're more fine with slightly more sporadic sunlight and just being warm, because it is always just warm, and you can always wear shorts and a shirt. To keep it simple, I'm the autistic entrepreneur, simplicity guy. So I always wear the same 5 white shirts and the same 3 shorts that I just wash and then just wear the other ones. And I always wear my shorts, always t-shirt and shorts, and it's always fine. And the kind of the temperature is always kind of same here, so that's nice. And palm trees, greenery, super nice view. Obviously, as I showed you in the beginning of this video, it's super pretty. And in almost every apartment, you have this kind of view, which is fucking sick. And yeah, it's a very cool city to be in. The nature is cool. The girl that I went on the date with, she recommended me to view more of the nature side of Medellin. Didn't do that. I might do that later, but she says that it had a nice like waterfalls and nice nature spots. Guadalupe is a cool place, for example, with a lot of greenery. My friends went there, but I didn't go there last summer. But I might go there to see that. Anyway, it has a bunch of cool spots. So weather, it is warm. So if you hate the Netherlands and Europe and Germany and the UK, wherever you're based, then definitely mega improvement. Time zone is obviously optimal, so that's like 2 things in one. But it's not always blue, bright sky. In the summer it was definitely more sunny than it is now in February, but I'm still tanning and I still have like a visible tan, and I still get my vitamin D, so I'm not complaining at all. Last thing is, should you go? So I gave a bunch of information. I'm just always trying to see if my camera is right, because if I'm editing this, it's super gay if it's like not right and I'm in sharp and the audio is fucked and everything. Anyway, should you go to Medellin? Who is watching this that actually should go and who shouldn't go? You should go if you make more than 4K a month. Depends if you're together. If you're together, you could do 3K a month, but if you're alone, then 4K a month in dollars. If you hate pessimistic people, masculine girls, if you hate cloudy weather, if you hate expensive prices, if you hate the gray environment and just the gray look on life, because in the Netherlands I really got that feeling, and here I feel like it's more colorful and more alive. And if you can work online, I don't know if I would go on a vacation here, to be honest. This is really more a living spot. It's more so optimized for like work and a higher like level of happiness in your life. If you're used to Europe, Bali is really a vacation destination. Like, okay, I also lived there for 4 months in total in Bali, but That's more so like, okay, I'm gonna go somewhere for 3 weeks and I'm gonna see all the cool things and then I'm gonna leave again. That's Bali. In Medellin, I wouldn't say vacation. If you wanna live somewhere, if you wanna trade the UK or Germany or even Portugal, I've heard that it's quite cloudy, then Medellin is a big improvement. It's baseline warm, a lot of pretty girls. Oh, I didn't even mention the girls in the last part of the video. For sure, big motivation to go. I actually looked really much forward to South America because I'm now going to Argentina after this. Spoiler alert. And the South American girls in Colombia, but probably also in Argentina. First time in Argentina, so I don't know, but I assume South American girls, feminine, happy, smiling, beautiful, fucking beautiful. Just, I have the feeling that they're way less fat as well. I don't know. Fat shaming is not okay in 2026, except on this channel, it is okay. If you want to lose weight, just stop eating. Anyway, irrelevant. Yeah, so females, whether it's a little bit expensive. Bali is definitely cheaper. On Bali, you can just do a very cool lifestyle on 3K a month. In Medellin, you really need 4K if you're alone. If you really want to have like, eat outside, go for coffee every morning, have a cool Airbnb, maybe do a massage here and there. Not the best advice, but it's great advice. And yeah, it's a more built-up city, more professional. Compared to Bali, this is way more of a built, professional, working city, and Bali is more so a vacation destination with a few cafes and a few shops and maybe a mall here and there. But here it's really all houses, flats, apartment buildings, all everywhere, a mall. Yeah, it's more built. That's it. That's if you should go, shouldn't go. If you don't mind the weather, if you don't mind the females, if you don't mind pessimistic people, then you could just stay in Europe. But I would say it's worth it. See you in the next video. If you want to see my experience with girls, because obviously I made a video about that, click here. I'm sure you want to see this video here.